Hi, Don Travers of Travers and Deutschman talking about family law issues on agreements of purchase and sale. Uh, One of the most important things that people must remember when they're going through matrimonial problems is that often they're selling one house and one of the parties or both parties are buying a second house. Now, the most important thing to remember is that before you make a firm commitment on an agreement to buy a second house, you have a separation agreement in place, or you have an irrevocable directing the required proceeds to buy the second house. The equity that you require to buy the second house is irrevocably directed to you, because often we find people buy a second house firm, and then unfortunately they don't have a separation in place, a separation agreement in place, and all of a sudden their spouse decides that they want more than a 50-50 split of the existing home. And of course their equity, the one spouse's equity in the existing home, is to be used to purchase the second home. Unfortunately, if both spouses don't agree to a 50-50 split, or whatever the split is in the separation agreement, if there's no agreement, all the funds from the sale of the home are going to be held in trust, and there's going to be no proceeds to buy the second home. So very important to make sure that you have the equity required for the second home purchase arranged before you firm up your second home purchase. Unfortunately, this is not done in many cases, and buyers are then forced to enter into agreements with their spouses which are not in their financial interest, but they have to enter into these agreements because that's the only way they can obtain sufficient funds to complete the purchase.